What's up, everybody? It's Ed Clover here, and I'm coming back to you guys with another video today. Before I get into today's video, I do want to touch up on a couple things. I want to thank everybody that's been showing love on the last gaming videos I've been posting. They're basically fillers. Like I said before, I've been moving and stuff, so I'm still adjusting, getting used to everything, getting my setup and everything ready. So right now, it's a little bit hard for me to record videos, but nonetheless, the grind doesn't stop. So here we are. That's all I want to say. So back to the video. So today what I want to talk about is kind of the pressure of dating apps. People trying to find love or their significant other online. This is something I wanted to touch up for a while, kind of. Me personally, I've never been on any dating apps, but I know a couple friends, and I just know like the general idea of kind of like what people, kind of like the narrative it gives you for. And remember, like these dating apps, like their whole thing is to get you. Their whole thing is to sell you a dream, to get you to be on their app, scroll endlessly on their app, buy these subscriptions on their app. But regardless, that's a whole nother. It's like an Instagram, right? You're showing your best highlights, your best moments. You're kind of in a way portraying like a flawless person, kind of like a perfect person, because your whole ideal is to attract people towards you on these dating apps, right? You have to stick out more than the other people, and you have to stick out just to get the attention, or just to find someone, or get people to start engaging with you, right? And with that being said, to me, I feel like that's kind of an unrealistic expectation, because like I said, the whole point of these dating apps is they're supposed to lure you in and sell you a dream, sell you these unrealistic expectations, right? That you can hop on a dating app and find the love of your life, and you guys will have live happily ever after in this nice little house. And majority of the time that's not really the case, because to me personally, I think these dating apps are like basically kind of like just one night stands. Like you're just little flings here and there. And to be honest, like even on a dating app, like you're just seeing like their best highlights. You don't really get to know a person. You just, like I said, it's kind of like an Instagram, like the little story things. And to me, when I feel like when you're looking for a relationship like that, like you're not really able to find an authentic relationship. Kind of like you're not really finding what you're looking for, or kind of what you want, so to say. There's a lot of pressure of comparison. Like I said, you're always comparing yourself to other people's profiles. At the end of the day, that's all really what you're doing. You're going on there trying to make your profile the best of the best. In a way, it's like Instagram. You're just comparing yourself. You're comparing yourself to other people. You look at these other people's accounts and you look, okay, what are they doing? Little things like that. To me, it's not really healthy. And for me, I feel like these dating apps, like I said, they sell you an expectation that isn't real. And I feel like at this point people kind of know like what these dating apps are for. Like, I mean, yeah, there's the exceptions where you probably could find love, but like what is the ratio, right? Like how many people are actually finding their significant other through a dating app compared to like finding someone like in real life, right? Where you're like, you find a girl, you talk to her, you get to know her, you guys go on a couple dates, you see if you like it or not, and you kind of go from there. And then at that point, you kind of know who the person is, because majority of the time, you're attracted to people that you kind of know, and whether that be through like school, friends, or compared to like social media, you kind of just go based off their profile. You don't really technically know the person, and the only real reason you even get to know the person is once you have to go through the dating app, and then you guys text, and then once you guys schedule a date, that's kind of like where you get to know the person. And then even then, like I feel like things kind of move kind of fast. But also, I mean, you're always have to be glued to your phone. You're always gonna have to be on a screen, endlessly swiping, waiting for people to hit you up, you finding a person, see if you guys match and things like that. Which, I mean, if that's your thing, then go for it. I can't really speak for everybody, but I feel like if you're trying to find something authentic, a dating app isn't gonna be the way you find it, because like I said, if you really like someone, I don't think a dating app should be for you. If you really want to find love, a dating app shouldn't also be for you. Regardless, these dating apps do put a lot of pressure on people. They kind of make people feel insecure and little things like that. To me, which is not really, it's not healthy at all. And those are the type of things you want to avoid, especially in a relationship. So that's pretty much it for me. Comment love if you made it this far. I appreciate everybody that's been tuning in and sticking around while I go through this move and stuff and kind of get situated here. Until next time, peace.